Hello, Geometry, ELL. Today we are here, still on Target 2. This is Chapter 11, Target 2, Day 2 Notes. We're going to do a review, and then we'll move on to some new formulas. All right, so my suggestion to you is to pause the video and try the 3 warm-up questions, and then you can press play and see if you got them right. But please have your formula sheet in front of you. If you have a computer and printer, you should try to print it. Otherwise, maybe you could even write your own copy of that one down. So let's just jump right in. Find the length of one side of a cube if the total surface area is 600 centimeters squared. So on your formula sheet, you have the total surface area of a cube is 6s squared. So we're going to go ahead and just do 600 is the total surface area equals 6s squared. You probably won't even need a calculator for this one. Divide both sides by 6. 100 equals s squared. So s equals plus or minus the square root of 100. However, since we're dealing with length, we're going to throw out the negative and just take the answer of 10. And I'm always going to ask you guys for units. The length of one side will just be centimeters. Super exciting. Let's box it in. All right. Find the lateral area of a hexagonal prism with each side of the hexagon measuring 10 and a height is 21. So a couple things we have to be careful on. It's only asking for lateral area. Go to your formula sheet. L equals PH. P is the perimeter of the base and H is the height of the prism. So if one side is 10 and there are 6 sides, the perimeter is 60 and then the height is 21. And now it's time to reach for that calculator. And you should get 1,260. And this is an area, so that would be inches squared. All right, one more here. Surface area of a cylinder. So I'm going to go to the formula sheet. And it says T equals 2 pi RH plus 2 pi R squared. So let's see what that looks like. So 2 pi. Now they said that the diameter is 12, so the radius is 6. And then they said the height is 4. And then, plus 2 pi, 6 squared. So why don't we do this? 6 times 4 is 24, times 2 is 48. 6 squared is 36, times 2 is 72. 48 pi plus 72 pi is 120 pi feet squared. Now, a lot of times, especially on final exams and things, I leave the answer that way. But if it's a free response problem and you like pressing buttons on your calculator, 377.0 feet squared. So, all right. So that concludes the first part of Target 2. Now we're going to look at pyramids and cones. So we will start with the vocabulary, then we'll get to the formula, we will practice it, and then we'll move on to the cone. So lots of vocabulary with the pyramid. So first thing, the single point up there is the vertex. Now, from the vertex straight down to the center of the base, that is known as the height of the pyramid. So again, there's lots of ways the height gets used. Each two-dimensional shape, lots of two-dimensional shapes have a height, and the pyramid has a height. Sometimes it's called an altitude. Okay, now I'm going to go green. The sides of the triangles, remember that's called a lateral edge. That's how we practiced all that stuff, all the words, vocabulary, and pictures in Target 1. So that's a lateral edge. Then let's go purple. It's not purple. Let's try again. Let's go purple. And then there's a right angle. So that purple segment is an altitude of a face, which is also called the slant height of the pyramid. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce the variable for that now. It's the cursive L there for slant height. And then what color's left? I'm going to go dark blue here. So then this guy is a base edge. So that goes back to our target 1 vocabulary, base edge. And then one extra reminder, the slant height, as long as our triangle faces are all isosceles or equilateral, then that slant height is also a median. It bisects there too, so that's kind of nice. All right, so I think that we can stay right on this same page here. All right, so lateral area of a regular pyramid is all of the triangular faces added together. So that lateral area, so it could be 3 triangles, 4 triangles, 5 triangles, 6 triangles. Lateral area is 1/2 times perimeter of the base, so that was right over here, times the slant height, and so there's that cursive L right there. And so our total area is the same lateral area plus, take a look at the pyramid. Ask yourself, how many bases does the pyramid have? And only one base. And so your reminder, the base, that's anything from chapter 10. That's going to be one of your chapter 10 formulas. All right, so we'll pause this video and then, I'll stop the video and come back with the second video for page 2. Thanks for watching. I miss you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.